Gremlins this evening, we had some technical issues, so not everybody was to be able to participate all the way through the show. But we hope you still enjoyed what you done. It was for a good cause, it was for the brain. But what we're going to do now is we're going to just do a little fresh recap. Tatty Peel and myself, and hopefully you can play it back and have a wee watch and enjoy. Slange. Hey, how we doing? Right, Tatty Peel. We've got to do a little bit of catch up because obviously the Gremlins got in. I would hate to say who caused the Gremlins, but I'm blaming you.
I'll take the blame. What's a gremlin?
I know, what is a gremlin?
Yeah, we're just going to do a few minutes, just backtrack, catch up, what we were talking about. The four whiskies. We'll get started with the Glenkinchie.
Yep.
Glenkinchie, and unfortunately, if you didn't hear Colin, it gave us real great insights
into
it.
It's very good.
From there, it's Peaston Bank in East Lothian, the heart of East Lothian, no far from the great village of McMurray.
Just off the centre of the universe, because that's White Craig. Right.
A lovely, light delicate. We plotted it on the flavour map in the bottom left-hand corner.
So we were
light
down.
Delicate, so it was there.
About.
Further down there.
There.
Here, yeah. The aromas you're going to get from a Glenkinchie, if you pour one, is vanilla. You get the nice sweet dryness of the vanilla coming through. You get citrus. This evening we've got a lot of lemon zest, the lemon peel.
No tatty peel.
No tatty peel. That's for the poaching. Grating the lemon, you get that lovely, lovely fresh smell. You get the grass. It's like a cut grass coming through it, and floral. I think there's a lovely freshness, a bouquet of flowers coming through it. No specific flower. A lovely bouquet of flowers coming through. So you should get that nice aroma in the Glenkinchie.
Do you know what a lot of flowers smell like?
What?
Do you? No, you just said no. One boutique flower.
Sometimes you can pick up a tulip. Sometimes you'll pick up a bit of heather.
Tulip. A dandelion. Anyway, Mr. Romantic here buys lots of flowers.
Aye, guaranteed. So yeah, but there's no specific flower I could. I was just trying to cover over that. I didn't ken what a flower smell like. But it's just a lovely freshness of a bouquet of flowers. Or in some places, if you hang about graveyards, it's maybe a wreath or something like that. On the palate, you'll get the same. It's a very short finish. It's the front of the tongue. It'll stay at the front of the tongue. It's the vanilla, and I refer to. I'm sure every schoolboy's had a vanilla pod in their mouth at one time or another. You get that sweetness and you get the dryness, and you have to take it out and it almost sticks to your tongue. I get that off the Glenkinchie.
I've never done that.
You've never done that? Well,
when would you have done that? A vanilla pod?
You've never lived if you've never
tried that. Did you ever smoke cinnamon sticks?
I tried that. Tried to light them,
yeah.
So you'll get the vanilla, you get the citrus, you'll get the grass. Lovely short finish. I love it with a touch of water. I think you said earlier on, Graham, you preferred it without water.
I preferred it without the water.
I think the burn Colin referred to earlier on, even on the nose, on the front of the palate, I think the water just sweetens it, softens it. Absolutely great whiskey. So pour yourself a wee dram now. If you've got any left, that is. Brown's emptied his bottles.
A few of them will slip them down.
Stuck into the bottle. See what you think. Let us know. You can email us. You can send a Facebook message to us, whatever. Comment on YouTube. What your thoughts are on the Glenkinchie. Lovely whiskey. Lowland is referred to as the Edinburgh malt because it is the closest distillery to the city of Edinburgh.
Yes, Dunedin. Right, next one. What we on?
We went on to Cardew.
No Cardew.
No Cardew. Yes, Cardew. It is Cardew.
Oh.
It's a speyside just outside the village town of Aberlour. Again, it's a lot darker in colour. I don't know if you'll be able to see the bottles, but we can see it quite clear. A lot darker. I'm sure there's a bit double maturation there.
No fake tan.
I don't know. But certainly on the nose, you got the caramel, you got the honey. It was very fruity. Green apples.
Green apples. Pitch invasion.
I wondered what that was. Green apples, tropical fruits, peaches, pears, some lovely, lovely fruits coming through there. A wee bit smoked and quite nutty. I got some hazelnuts. The dryness of the
hazelnuts.
The same on the palate. I'm not going to taste it again. But on the palate, I got the dryness of the hazelnuts. There. You know, if you bite one it sticks in your tongue.
Do you bite a lot of nuts?
I bite a lot of nuts. Yeah. So you get the nuts, but the fruit comes behind it. Nice medium finish. The longer it sits in the palate, you've got a lovely, lovely fruitiness. The apples come through. And it was funny because...
What type of apples? Green apples!
Colin actually touched on the Golden Delicious.
Yep.
I agreed with him when he was talking about green apples. I had a quick nose and I got that as well. I was hoping he would see that because on the palate with the water, I got the Granny Smith. I got the sourness, the bitterness of Granny Smith apple. But again, lovely whiskey, really nice whiskey. It was, Colin testified, I used to have a place in Spain, used to go out there, and I was put off Cardew, Graham, because of every Spaniard I saw had a big brandy glass, or almost a pint tumbler, filled with ice and Coca-Cola.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Cardew, and I think that was just sacrilege for me, and I just couldn't. I think psychologically it put me off Cardew, but I actually enjoyed that this evening.
Because he said that you couldn't get it in the UK market until a few years ago.
I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was predominantly the European market, France and Spain. But you get the UK market now. I've seen it quite coming. So yeah, that was a Cardew.
No Cardew. Now, quickly, then a young friend. I'm being kind to him. I'm obviously wanting something. What about the water that we've been trying tonight?
Yeah, we've been trying Macar water, courtesy of Mike and Sarah Kinnaird up in Aberdeen.
Yep.
They are actually they drilled down
thousands of miles to the centre of the earth.
But on the Isle of Lewis in that's Skye.
I know, but I never said that. Did you hear me saying it? No.
So yeah, you've got the feed from a well in the Isle of Lewis, Macar water. It's a really, really nice water. The pH levels are perfect. Sarah explained it to our members once. I would never believed it. And I take that the pH is good. Scottish tap water is fantastic anyway.
The best of the kit.
I think the Macar water, and if you direct debit with 1775 Whisky Passport and you pay extra, you get the free bottle of water as well. So that's courtesy of Mike and Sarah.
And that's not Peckham Springs.
No, it's
not Peckham Springs.
We tried that. We tried to get the snow.
We tried it one night with the snow.
We tried it, but it turned out the same colour as the whiskey when it melted, so we decided against it.
Negatory. So it's worth a try. It's a nice wee extra added bonus.
We're going to go further north on the third one, up to Clyneleash, up in Brora.
Do you know who comes from Clyneleash?
No.
People from Clyneleash. Now, I'm going to show you something. See, today I took a picture and I sent it to Matt the Diageo, and our friend Colin mentioned it. I'll see if I can show it to you. There was a...
It's not that one.
No, that one. Wait, is it? Oh, I've lost it. There was a...
Why do you have these photographs on your phone, Graham?
It's people that send the blooming things to me.
Good job you've got a head note. It's bloody awful.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Where is it? I can't find it. You need to see this. I will find it, and I sent it to Matt to say, how is it we're not getting this? Because what it was a special VIP tasting room with Johnny Walker, and they had the King Alexander V sample in, but in the background they had the 350ml or the 450ml of the Bora and a nice presentation box. Guess how much it cost to see it on Master Malt today?
15k.
30,000. I'm going to try and show you the picture. So
I'm sure.
Well, I was hoping Colin, our good pals, would look after us for that.
Give us an invite to that tasting. But
yes.
We'll keep our fingers crossed. I got a lovely invite with Diageo to a Mortlach tasting, right up to a 25-year-old Mortlach. I done that. That was top draw. So we're up to Clynelish. Clynelish again a wee bit lighter than the Cardew. The aromas coming from that were slightly smoky. The citrus, it was a bit lemon, orange, quite a lot of orange in that. Some heather, salt right on the coast there as well, quite salty with that hint of smoke. Really, really tasty. A lot going on in it. On the palate was very similar. Coming in the palate, a wee bit orange coming through there. Yeah, really, really tasty. But the salt was predominant. The smoke was quite predominant. But a lot happening. It was almost like getting that. What is it? No, hundreds of thousands. No, that sparkly stuff we put.
Oh, the pop. I was going to say poppers, but it's no poppers. It's the crackling.
There's a lot happening in it. Really, really nice whiskey. I do like it. And Colin explained to us, it's only since 2007, did he say?
Yep.
It's actually been a single malt. And again, in my master classes, I talked about that. Really, before 1980s, mid-1980s, late 1980s, the only whiskies you could get was Glenfiddich and Glenmorangie. A single malt, Glenkinchie didn't actually come on stream as a single malt whiskey until 1986, I'm sure.
Just shows you how modern. I was going to say with the Clynelish was that was only when we done one of the tastings, the boys from Glasgow come through, Kenny, the Smokeheads, and a couple of them were trying it, and that's what put it on Married. I thought I'm going to have a wee sip of this, and it's absolutely, I think it's a cracking drop.
There's a few who have tasted Oban, and I compared it earlier on. I was allowed to because it's Diageo sponsor.
Yes.
Very, very similar to an Oban. Nice introduction to a wee touch of smoke to get yourself into possibly a Talisker, then get yourself over to Isla for smoky. It's a nice way to build yourself up into acquiring the taste for a nice peaty whiskey.
Maturing the palate.
Maturing the palate. Well, yeah, I suppose that's a good way to put it. So Clynelish is really nice. Way up there in Brora.
Where would you put it on the flavour map for just our young?
I don't think we've done the Cardew as well. The Cardew is just off the centre here, just onto the rip side, just with the colouring. Wee hint of smoke, just top right hand corner here of the centre spot. Clynelish, I would say almost diagonally opposite on the light delicate side, the light side, just with the colour and the legs dropping very quickly.
Excellent.
We're going to
finish off
all the way south west into Isla. And it's Kalila. Kalila is if you probably didn't hear it earlier on, it's called, I forgot what it's called now, the sound of Isla. It overlooks the sound of Isla, which overlooks the water into the Isle of Jura.
And the paps of Jura.
Yeah, absolutely. I just forgot that myself. So it's, again, an old distillery, it's 6.5 million litres, it's big.
It's a big one.
We do a lot of independent bottlers, bottlings that they want, and those of you who follow us on a Friday night, we've done the Seaweed and Dragon and Seaweed and Eons and Dragon.
That's it. That was the Master of Malts subsidiary company.
Information is it was a Kalila, and now
it's beautiful.
I'm still tasting it again from a half an hour ago. It is very similar. It's got that nice phenolic was the word Colin used. Very subtle. I like that word, phenolic.
Phenolic.
Phenol, but from there. So into that, there was again the vanilla. There was a wee bit of honey. There was citrus, lemon zest, lemon just grating the lemon. Lovely, fresh cigar smoke, nice peaty with a bit of salt and pepper.
Push it real good.
Absolutely. On the palate. On the palate, medium to long. Yeah. The first hit you get is the phenol, and I think was it 80 ppm.
He said 80.
I thought
I first said 18. I thought it can't be 18. It has to be 80.
But again, lovely, and it's a nice rich peat smoke. It's not too heavy in the phenol. It's some do, and quite often in the lighter and the delicacy on the left hand side of the flavour map, I sometimes have that antiseptic sort of aroma. I didn't find that in the Kalila. I find it really, really sweet, really pleasant, medium long finish. The longer the finish, the fruitier it becomes, and I'm getting, later on it was almost pineapple, really, really tropical fruit for me. Which is
no unripe bananas.
Not unripe bananas.
No unripe bananas.
Really sweet, but they've still got that smoke coming through. So it was a real nice whiskey. Now, my favourites, if I can remember, going back, was I had to go for Glenkinchie as the top one.
Yep.
So Glenkinchie was the first. Cowlila, Clynelish, then Cardew. No disrespect to Cardew, it is a wonderful whiskey. I think I'm tainted with drinking with too many Spaniards, putting Coca-Cola in it.
Putting off. I was just saying here that Stupu is going for Whiskey B, Whiskey A, Whiskey D, and Whiskey C.
Clean leash last, yeah. I think, yeah, the middle of the road clean leash Cardew. You either like a light delicate one like Lincolnshire, or you don't. Likewise here, the extremities, shall I say, from bottom left hand corner, light delicate. Well, it's not diagonal opposite, but right up into the smoky delicate. You go into the Lagavulin, I'm allowed to say that's Diageo's. It goes over to the Tatty Peel, the rich side.
Oh,
and that's
Tatty
diagonally
Peel.
across it. So they're extreme in the light delicate and in the smoke. So yeah, if you like that wee bit sort of extremity, fabulous. But no, 4 great whiskies. Diageo have some amazing whiskies.
They do. If you have a look at the back here, everything that's on the shelves actually Glen Diageo's.
I didn't even notice that. But
did you know?
I noticed some of them, but something about here, I must admit,
Mortlach is a belter.
Favourite Diageo whiskey. Absolutely stunning, fantastic. Even the standard 12-year-old, really good whiskey. So yeah, a great night. Sorry about the technical problems. So hopefully this will be recorded. Tony will put it back out again. You can plug in, have a look, get yourselves another wee dram. At least if you were tasting them, you're not quite sure what notes you were getting, what aromas you were getting. You can play this back and you can pick up from there.
And we will do it again. Even though there's technical issues, we will do it again. We'll know how we can move forward. Sod's Law, we spend a lot of time and effort pulling this together. Every Friday night, never an issue. And then, of course, when we go large, what happens? Boom. So, Sod's Law, we can only apologise, folks. Thank you for the good cause, raising it to the Ben. And just so that I can just say thanks to Matt and Colin for dialing in, and Chris at the Ben as well, the guys there. And
it's great for me. I loved when we've done it with Dr. Bill Lumsden.
Yeah.
And Colin's the Diageo employee, whiskey expert. It's really reassuring for me as an independent over many years self-taught basically in the whiskies, and I come across from a different angle to these guys, but for him to concur a lot of things that I think my opinions may be.
It was just humour in you.
It
was just humour in you.
Who gives a damn?
And not to forget
it's on record there.
Yes, not to forget the boys at the printers, Stuart and Stupu and Ian, and of course the best of luck to Warner there with the Ben. And that's it. Hopefully, maybe see you on the 7th of May. Don't be put off, guys, by him. Remember, if you like us, love us, share us, tell everybody about us. And at that, we're going to say night, night. And what we're going to say?
Slange.
Slange.